Hey, good morning, or good afternoon, or if you're watching this later in the evening, well, yeah, good evening. Have a good dinner. If it's the middle of the night and you're watching this, what what the hell are you doing? Shouldn't you be asleep? I mean, I know how that happens. Once in a while, I wake up in the middle of the night for no freaking reason whatsoever, and I can't get back to sleep. I hate that, especially like on the next mornings when I have to be up early anyhow to go to work. I go to bed a little bit early because I'm so used to only sleeping, getting a few hours of sleep each night. If I go to bed early, then I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm awake for an hour, hour and a half, and then I finally fall asleep again. And then I'm just as tired as if I hadn't gone to bed early because I was up for those couple hours. That sucks. But anyway, regardless of the time of day you're watching this, hi, how you doing? I hope you're good. Today we have the fourth box. I'm knocking all of my bills onto the floor, which would be a great place to put them if I didn't actually have to pay them. So this is the Volume 4, fourth box, however you want to put it, in the Full Moon Series, I believe it's Series 3 Mystery Box. If you're not real sure what Full Moon is, it's Full Moon. I believe they call it Full Moon Empire now, because they offer so many different things, and I'm kind of trying to branch out a little bit more. But it's a movie studio. If you know, like Puppet Master movies or Subspecies, Meridian, Evil Bong. This goes on and on and on. I mean, they've literally done hundreds of movies. Not only just through their studio, but they've also, released. They've been the distributor for a number of other smaller studios that have released their movies through Full Moon Entertainment or Full Moon Empire. Now, and our mystery box is basically you pay one price. That's the great thing is this isn't like a thing where I'm paying for it each month. I paid the bulk price 4 months ago. Back in, I think I actually signed up for it back in like August or September, somewhere in there. And then the first box I got was, I think, around it was either October. I want to say I think it was October, because this one is a little bit. There was a little bit of delay on this one, so I'm thinking the first one I actually got was like October, November, and December, and then this was the one that I technically should have gotten. I could be wrong. Maybe I got the first one in November, and I got November, December, January, and this is February. I don't know. But you pay one price and you get basically 6 months worth of these boxes, and they have any number of stuff, normally some DVDs and some other collectibles, stuff like that, from the Full Moon label. And mainly the Full Moon label is just horror, and they do branch into a little bit of like sci-fi and like grindhouse type movies. So you're not going to get any like chick flicks or dramas or any Nicholas Sparks or anything like that. This is just good old blood, guts, glory, violent, the stuff guys like. Okay. Anyway, So let's open it up and see what's going on with this. And then I have to head the road to Troy, Ohio, and pick up my donuts. I got this wonderful friend I've known for years and years and years. First, we knew each other through MySpace. Anybody remember that? Yeah. A lot of people are like, especially the younger generation, say, "Hey, MySpace." They're like, "Well, what the hell is MySpace?" The other thing I kind of miss about MySpace, though, I liked how you could really customize your page. You can't do that with Facebook. They always you click on one, they all look exactly the same. So that's the one thing I do. And MySpace was really good. I have to say one thing that was really good about MySpace was that it really catered to like the band scene. I mean, Facebook, there's I've still come across a lot of bands through Facebook, but MySpace, I don't know, there's something about MySpace that was just easier. Or maybe it was just easier for your attention to get grabbed by them because, if you'd see them mentioned or something, you'd go to their site, of course, the page would all be customized and everything like that. So it really grabbed your attention. I don't know. Maybe it's crazy. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I miss about MySpace. But yeah, her name is Mandy. And she's beautiful. I don't know. She could. Yeah. She's an instructor for like Zumba and stuff like that. Yeah. There you go. That says it all, right? Anyway, her daughters were selling strawberry donuts. I like donuts. She's a friend. If you're what the hell, I'll buy some donuts. So I bought a dozen donuts, and I have to go today to pick them up. And I think I'm going to be nice enough. I'm going to stop by my parents' house and give them some of my donuts. Just because they've done so much for me. I just bought a Blazer not too long ago. I had some issue with the ABS light being on. I was going to try to get around to trying to get in and looking at it myself, but didn't get around in time. This past week we've had here in Ohio, we've had almost like spring, borderline summer type weather, and up till today it feels like friggin' winter time out again. But of course I had to use that. I was pressure washing and everything for work. Didn't get a chance to look at my car, so I decided, I'm going to take it in before it goes too long, becomes something really bad. Well, it was bad enough. It was one ABS sensor was completely bad, and because the way they're built into the hub, the hub was, I don't say jacked up. It wasn't to where it wasn't working, wasn't doing what it was supposed to, but it was really rusted, and so they basically replaced that whole thing. And then when you test drive it, it was still hitching, like the ABS was kicking in when it wasn't supposed to. And to find out that the other sensor was only operating intermittently. So they replaced that one, and then the caliper, the brake caliper on that side was rusted out. And then they found an actual brake line that had a leak in it. So they replaced that. Yeah. So altogether it was like a lot. And of course, this time of year I don't have extra money because of the higher gas bills and utilities and so forth. So luckily I've got some of the best parents on the planet that are in a position to where they can help me out, and I'll pay them back. I pay them back not only every penny as I can, but they know I'm out at their beck and call. I just live in one town over, so anytime they need something, if my dad needs something done around my house or my mom needs help with something, all they gotta do is give me a buzz, and I'll make that a time to come over there and take care of it. But anyhow, enough about my car trouble. Hopefully I get everything. I know I need to. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to have to replace an O2 sensor on on my Blazer, which isn't a big deal. And hopefully, you know, once the weather gets warm, because it's not causing a performance issue, but I'll take care of that. Anyhow, here we go. All right, the first thing we have is a motion picture soundtrack for Evil Bong. See who's it got on it. It has got, I recognize a few of them. Got Cottonmouth Kings. It's got Menace, which not to be confused with Menace to Sobriety, a local band that I've seen many times. Got some ICP on here. Twisted. District 78. Static Disaster. Yeah, it's like a pretty good soundtrack. Alright. Next is DVD. Oh, there's a Blu-ray. Got Head of the Family. Never seen one of these. I think they have a, and I don't know for sure, but I think they have a couple of movies that yeah, head of that main character there might be in. But I'm not sure exactly how many of them are actual this series. I think this might be the only one that's the Head of the Family. Try to see. Print's too small. Yeah, magnifying glass to read that. Next, ooh, this is nice. Cool. There you go. Demonic Terror 3 DVD set. Dark Angel, The Ascent, Talisman, and Demonicus, the Gladiator from Hell. I don't think I have any of those. It's real nice too. So far, all these boxes I've gotten different stuff in each one. It's really cool. All right, here we go. Oh man, this takes me back. Oh wow. There we go. Fist of Fury, starring Cynthia Rothrock. Who remembers her, right? She was like the for lack of a better term, say the women's lib answer to like Chuck Norris. You know, she was kind of like, she did a number of martial arts movies, and she was, I mean, she could obviously kick ass. I mean, she wasn't just acting the part; she actually knew what she was doing. Alright, here we go. Bad Channels. It says Killer Music, Alien Airwaves. Music by Blue Oyster Cult. That's pretty cool. That, I don't know if you can see that. That middle picture right there. And it kind of looks like a big plant, like almost from whatever the plant's name was in Little Shop of Horrors. Alright, okay, here's one of these kind of like grindhouse type movies. Yeah, this will be good too. There we go. The Women in Cell Block 9 from the Jess Franco collection. Yeah, these movies are, anybody that knows Jess Franco are they're usually pretty gritty. They can be obviously pretty sadistic in violence, and sometimes to a point somewhat gory. But there was also a lot of like skin and a lot of sexual, blatant sexual type stuff in it. All right. Well, I have a feeling. Here's I just saying everything that's different. But here we go. We got the Evil Bongo-Rama box set. And I'm almost positive that I got this in my last box too. So this will probably be I'll double check, but I'm almost positive I did. So this I'll probably just keep this in the plastic and see what I can get out of it. I'm sure somebody might not mind buying that for 10-15 bucks, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what they're selling for retail and base my price maybe a little bit lower than that. Alright, we'll keep that separate because I'm almost positive I've already got. Alright, here we got another box in here. What is this one? Wow! What the hell is this? Yes. Here we go. We got Zombie Lake, which I've got. I've got this on DVD. This is a Wizard video. I mean, it's big, so I'm almost thinking this one might be like a sealed VHS. Yeah, it is. It's a sealed VHS of Zombie Lake. Wow. Not a VCR, but I mean, not that I need any. Like I said, I got on DVD, but that's cool. I mean, how often do you see a sealed one like that? I might actually be able to get something good out of that too. Have to look into that. That's pretty cool. And then the last thing in here is, of course, Full Moon's magazine. Got Delirium. This one is Rod Serling, celebrating the mind behind the Twilight Zone. Plus, Anne Serling remembers life with Rod, Ida Lupino, Dennis Hopper. Also, The Black Room, Alligator Returns, Revisiting Color of Night, and much, much more. So, there we go. Delirium magazine. I really like their magazine. So, again, overall, I mean, I got 4 DVDs, but of course the one had 3 movies in it. And then a Blu-ray, a soundtrack. You got the DVD set, the sealed Zombie Lake VHS, and magazine. So I mean, if you do the math, if you look at these as being, say, $10 each, probably more than that. I mean, if you're gonna buy it, you probably pay more than $10. But say 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $40. The magazine's probably like $5. No, actually the magazine's $10 if you buy it by itself. Alright, so that's 50. Figure Blu-ray is probably like 15 conservatively. There's 65. Soundtrack will say $10. 75. DVD set. Add another 15 for that. So 90. I mean, well over $100 worth of stuff in just this box. That's pretty good. Alright, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go get my donuts. Everybody have a good weekend. If you're in Ohio, try to stay warm. We're talking about possible fucking snow flurries tomorrow. What the hell is going on? 77 degrees yesterday, and we're gonna have fucking snow tomorrow. Only in Ohio. So no wonder everybody's sick. You gotta have a freaking change of clothes with you everywhere you go, just in case the weather changes. But I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, honestly. I mean, as much as people bitch about Ohio, let's be honest, that's the only thing we really have to bitch about in Ohio. I mean, me personally, that's the only thing I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we get a massive, heroin epidemic in here, but you know what? That bothers me. It does, because I don't like to see it. But at the same time, I don't surround myself with people that, are into that type of shit. So, I mean, I don't consider it, personally, I don't see it as a problem for me. Just like other things like that. People talk about, unemployment. Well, unemployment, there's a problem everywhere with unemployment to a certain degree. But overall, I mean, weather, yeah, our weather changes like crazy, but you know what? We don't have mudslides. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have like massive runs of tornadoes like they out farther, in the middle of the country. Occasionally we get a little flooding, but it's not on a massive scale like they've seen, in Florida or, out west. Overall, we have it pretty good weather-wise in Ohio. And we really are the heartland of America. I mean, just down the road, you've got the crossroads of America. You got I-75 that runs north and south, and you got I-70 that runs east to west. So literally, I mean, this is the one spot from Ohio you can really go fairly easily to, almost any other state in the country, just by taking one of those two interstates and then getting off where you need to get into the state. And we do have a lot of stuff to do around Ohio if you're willing to get up and actually go out and walk. Here's an idea. If you're ever bored in Ohio and you want something to do, here's what you do. Get your GPS, get in the car, drive. Okay? Just drive. Go look on a map, find some town that's some, little town that's got some kind of funky name or something. Like me and my daughter, we went down to Torch, Frost, and Coolville, which is down in southern Ohio, central southern Ohio. There wasn't much to these towns. I mean, they were kind of, you blink and you miss. But it was fucking cool to do. And it was a nice drive. You got to see a lot of scenery. So that's my idea. If you if you can't afford to take a vacation, but you want a vacation anyhow, make a one-day thing. Get in the car, just drive around, see what you can see. There's plenty of stuff in Ohio that I'm sure you probably don't even know about. So that's my travel tip for the day. I plan to do that at least a couple times this summer. All right, that's it. This video is going too long. I apologize. But if you watched it, hey, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm never going to be famous. This is my fame right here. So, thank you for any fans I might have. I know I'm not as glitzy and glamorous as some of the other YouTubers and so forth out there, but that's not me. I just come here bare bones. I try to be a little funny, a little sarcasm. And, if I give you a laugh, great. And if you like what you saw with Full Moon, go onto their site. They might still have some of them available. If not, any of the movies and stuff, I'm sure you can probably buy separately too. So, Full Moon Entertainment, or it's actually the actual website is fullmoondirect.com. Go check them out. Everybody take it easy. See ya.